Hey guys, this is Thanatos and today we are doing the Curse City of Sintranos part 12. We are just one episode away from the final part of the Curse City of Sintranos. Now we will begin with stage S14. What do we need for this stage? Ideally, you need block debuffs, you need some good solid buffs, you could use a reviver, heals, and of course, as we always say, crowd control. You can't get enough of crowd control, especially on the last stages of Sintranos, which are extremely hard. Now let's check the champions that we can use. You can use Oathbringer, Doom Priest, Mist Rider Daithi is an insane champion too, Sepulchre Sentinel if you have her build, she has the block debuffs and she has the increased defense that you will need in this fight. Thailisia is a nice solution too. Pan, Sinessa, of course if you have one or two copies of Sinessa, if you have your own stun set, she will be a menace for the waves that you are facing. Rector Drath and of course Duedan. Now let's see the fight. So what do we have here? Wave number 1, Double Cupidus, Venus, Cardiel and Supreme Aethel. So what you have to do on this wave is try to crowd control both Cupidus because the counter attacks will decimate your team. As you can see, we got 3 stuns here and Pan can really get close to one-shotting one Cupidus as you already see here in the video. So you have to be very careful which you are targeting. I suggest that you try to get rid of at least one Cupidus in the start of this game. Then slowly try to kill the other one if you have the right crowd control, of course. Now, if you are bringing Rector Drath in the fight, you will not have many problems because he is a reviver and a healer. But again, you have to always crowd control Cardiel and of course Cupidus. Now we are trying to not attack Cupidus because his counter attack will be devastating for our team. We already managed to kill 3 out of the 2 of this wave. And we got lucky with a freeze from Pan. Pan is a champion that really helped us pass this rotation of Sintranos. Amazing champion, an epic that can both apply high amounts of damage and has the freeze, which is very helpful. And the fear too, of course. It's just that you cannot depend in fear on these last stages. The Tigris attack here is a clutch for this fight, as you can see, and we got a stun luckily. Wave number 2, Double Valkyrie, Jetni, Asgore and Tuhanarak. Again here you have to be a bit lucky because you need at least 2 debuffs on the Asgore of course and on Valkyries so that you can avoid the counter attack. Now what I chose to do here is try to one-shot Asgore because he is the one that has the block damage of course. Now fortunately we managed to kill Tuhanarak too with that, and now the fight will be a lot easier. Of course it will take time because Valkyries and Jetni are not easy targets, especially with those high stats that they have, but we can manage to pass this wave too. As you can see, Pan is destroying everyone. Here we got lucky again. The stun set for the win, guys. Wherever you have problems in a stage in Sintranos, just apply some stun sets on the champions that you use and you will see that it's magic. Come on, Valkyrie, die. Oh my god. Wave number 3, we have Double Tormin, Samar, Underpriest Brogni and Hurnik. So, this is the hardest stage for me because we didn't use Sepulchre Sentinel, so the freezes are very hard to face. But of course, try to apply crowd control, of course. As you can see, we failed to apply stuns with Sinessa, so this was very bad luck for us, but slowly we will manage, I think. The shields that Brogni provides are hard to deal with. We have our first death, but we have a reviver, don't forget. Okay, good. Pan is not frozen right now, so I think that he will be able... Oh, I forgot about the provoke. The debuff was removed. Good. Now let's see what kind of damage... Oh, freeze again. I don't know. It's not looking really good. But we already have Hundig on half life, so this is a W. The decreased defense just went through. Let's try to kill one Tormin and of course Pan with 140,000 damage. No stun again. We got very unlucky with Sinessa. We got very unlucky here. This Brogni needs to die. Okay. I think that he will die now. With Pan. Yep. Very good. We managed to pass the stage 2. I don't really think that we can lose right now. Rector Drath has full HP. Not even close. Even if we have 2 people dead. Decreased defense again. Thylicia is another good champion for this stage, as you can see. Very good. Stay dead. You stay dead too. And now we have Samar Gemcurst, the annoying dwarf. With his block damage, of course. Fortunately, just for one turn, so that should be it. Yes, stage S14 is down. Now, let's go on the next one. So guys, we are on stage S15 and we are facing a double boss here. It's Tainted Pharaoh and Sorath, of course, the Spider Queen. So, for this stage, what we need? We need either block debuffs on our team, a protector, some counter attack, some multiple hitters, of course. Either go full force with double gnuts and more DPSs just like our team has. Now, you will definitely need to bring a burner here, and if you try to apply the spell of Herndix, his A3, he will be able to be the burner that you want. Some other champions that you can use here are Skullcrusher, Morag, Gofrek with the faultless defense can help you with the Tainted Fire, of course, and Gnuts, double Gnut, triple Gnut, however you have, they are never enough. Nia and Hundig and Ronda, of course. Now, let's see the fight. So the tactics for this fight are simple. First, you have to kill the spiderlings. As you can see, we'll try this with Ronda, almost. Then Gnat comes for the last kill, so that we can apply the debuffs that we need on Sorath. Now, let's cut her HP with Gnat. Okay, so when her turn meter is below 40%, we will try to apply the burn with Hundig, of course. Now, as you can see, Gnat helps with that because he has the decreased turn meter effect with his A1, which we spam here. Unfortunately, we got a resist and another. I hope that the burn will pass, and it did. Very good. Now we can kill Sorath. Now let's focus on Tainted Pharaoh. as you all know guys, if you have a gnat or a double gnat, tainted pyro becomes a joke. Yep, the 4-hitter of Ronda. Let's protect them. Let's get one counter attack up. So I believe that this is the turn that we break his shield. And Ronda with her passive. What an amazing passive that she has. Especially for PvP and for Tainted Fire, of course. Decreasing his turn meter while applying some DPS too. And now we have the big hits. What an amazing champion. I'm so sad that I don't have him on my account. So that was stage S15 guys, the double boss is down. Let's go on the next one now. So we are on stage S16. This is a particular easy stage because it allows you to play and use your voids. So what you should use here, maybe some block debuffs, an ally team attack, crowd control of course as always, heal and revive is welcome if it's possible. Let's see the champions that we can use. We can use Cartiel, Tormin, Raglin, Arbiter and Venus of course. Bellanor is another nice choice. Sir Nicholas can protect your team. Samael and Epic is really good in one-shotting the enemy team. And Godseeker and Iri for heals. You can even use Constantine if you have him. So let's see the fight now. So on wave number 1 we have double Anarchist, double Supreme Kale and Mithrala. And we will focus Mithrala of course. Just some damage with Arbiter. And Tormin is exactly what you need for this stage. So wave number 2, we have Prince Kaimar, we have double Blood Twin, Within the Crown and Duchess Lilitu. And of course we have to focus Duchess Lilitu first, then try to kill maybe Nithwe. But if you have a solid nuker, just as we have an AoE nuker, you will not have any problem with the stage. It's already down. Wave number 3, we have double Supreme Elhain. We have Bellanor, Alexander and Arbiter. And of course, as always, we focus the reviver of this stage, which is Arbiter. So after that, try to kill Bellanor and Supreme Elhains. Of course, we didn't have any problem with this because we had Ethos, and Ethos is an amazing AoE DPSer. Let's go on the next one now. So guys, we are on stage S17 and we are facing Tainted Pyro. For this stage, you will be needing ally attack, you will be needing multiple hitters of course, and if you have a cleanser or a block debuffer, that would help. Some turn meter increase, again it would help. Increase speed, decrease speed, heal reduction, whatever you can bring just to kill Tainted Pyro. So let's see the champions that we can use. We can use Mariska, Ronda, Raglin, Little Missani of course, and Masalet just as we have the team here. You could use Sifi, Ramantu, Stag Knight, Fusan, Catacomb Counselor of course is an epic that you can use too, Necmo with the increased turn meter and the decreased speed of course, and Venomage for the heal reduction. Let's see the fight. So to be honest, with the team that we have, we don't need to do anything important as a strategy. We will just try to control the fight until we can just penetrate the shield of the Fire Knight and apply the heal reduction. And of course, try to have as many passives of Ronda as possible. Yep, just like that. Okay, we couldn't do anything now, but I believe on this turn we will manage to apply the heal reduction. Yep, I think that Miss Sunny will get to fight again. The passive of Ronda comes in for the clutch, very nice. Some 10-meter boost, yes, thank you very much. And of course we are going to use her A1 that has the heal reduction and the decreased defense, and we landed both, very nice. Now, as you can see, if you are using the right champions, you will not have any problems with this boss at all. If I wanted, I could even make this faster by removing Raglan and having another multiple hitter in the team, but I wanted to have some safety and some protection in the fight. Almost at 50%. Let's heal up with Mariska. We didn't have the passive of Ronda, unfortunately. Anyway, again, he resisted the heal reduction. Fortunately, we had it with Masalet too. Slow and steady wins the race, guys, remember. At least that's if you have some healers and some tanks in your team. If you just have DPS, you need crowd control and to be fast and kill it fast. Right, that was good. Okay. 10-meter boost, heal reduction, and that should be enough. Little Missani should kill him right now. Oof, the soul ripped chunk. Yep. And that was it, guys. That was stage S17. Tainted Pharaoh is down. Let's go on the next one now. So guys, we are on stage S18, and I have to admit that this stage is a bit hard because of the conditions, of course. We should use block debuffs, defensive buffs, heals, etc, yada yada yada, but we don't have all of this, so we have to play with what we can use. Let's see the champions that we can use. We can use Elder Scrag, we could use Alika, Xena, War Maiden, Shatterbones, and Tatsu, of course, if you have her. So let's see the fight now. So wave number 1 we have Double Ailil, Elva, Emik, and Kledna. Now, of course, on this stage we have to focus Elva and Emik and the Ailils, of course, but focus the Reviver first, then go for Emik because he can apply some buffs that will make this fight take a lot longer. Unless you have him provoked, of course. Yep, and we got a bit lucky here with the debuffs, and we got the first wave pretty easily. We can reset the cooldowns now with Kledna, she helps us out. Now wave number 2 we have double Hegemons, we have Gorgid, Mother Cybele, and another Gorgid. Now the secret here is have Shatterbones on Stone Skin, of course, so that he will not have any problems facing the Hegemon's attack, and then apply the crowd control that is needed for this stage to win it. Try to kill Mother Cybele first because she will again try to make this fight take a lot longer than it should. And then maybe Gorgids, maybe the Hegemons, whoever is lower HP for you. Shatterbones is really the MVP for this stage. We had a death here, it's unfortunate, but when you are facing hard stages, it can happen. Now, wave number 3, we have Knock the Paralyzer, Rai, Lanakis, Ruel, and Dirandil. Now, try to apply some crowd control again on the enemy champions. Try to kill Rai first, if that's possible, of course. Then go for Lanakis, then knock the Paralyzer, and you are done. One of the hardest stages on this rotation is done. Don't get me wrong, it's not the champions that are in, but the champions that you can't use. That was stage S18, guys. Let's go on the next and the final stage for the day. So guys, we are on stage S19, one of the hardest stages again for this rotation. What do we need for this stage? Crowd control as much as possible. We need some healing, some protection of course, and decreased turn meter is a savior for this stage. Let's see the champions that we can use. We can use Nekmo, Padrek, Gnarhorn, Steelskull of course, he has been a savior for us on this particular stage, on other rotations too. Vergumkar, you could even use Samson and Sneak Track. Those two champions really help you with this stage too. Let's see the fight now. So wave number 1, we have double Taras, we have Mariska, we have Staltus and Sethalia. What do we need for this wave is, try to crowd control them all, kill Mariska first, and then kill the other one by one. We brought Verumkar here for the AoE decreased defense of course, and Gnarhorn on Stoneskin for the AoE provoke that he provides the team. Nekmo has the AoE decreased speed and leads that we really need. So now, because of the block damage, we just have to wait until the block damage passes. Fortunately, Verumkar can protect our team too. And Stoneskin did its miracle again. Let's try to kill this Mariska. Luckily we had one Taras on stun and the other one is polymorphed again. And again provoke with Gnarhorn of course. As you can see, we really need the heals from Steelskull for this stage. Remember to protect your team always, because it only takes just one good hit from Taras and one of your champions will die and you will start the stage again and again. I'm saying that out of experience. And not a good one. Oh, just die already. Finally. Wave number 2, we are facing double Krokmar, we have Sulfurion and double Pasatha. Again, crowd control is king here. Try to remove out of the picture Sulfurion as fast as possible because he is a reviver and he is basically a champion that is very annoying and can protect his team very well. Another most wanted for me as a champion because I would really like to have him and use him in Hydra. Yeah, let's go for the team attack because you never know when you can really die in this wave. Krokmar will die from the poisons or from Necmo. And now we just have to reset our cooldowns. I think, right? No. Lucky with that stun. Got lucky. Yeah, we need a provoke. But it's just a provoke. I will say it again. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't be hasty because you will make a mistake and you will die. Poison? No. That was bad. Oh my god, this continuous heal. Anyway. That was enough. Wave number 3, we have Karato, Yumeko, Jingwon and double Harima, of course. Now, this is the hardest wave in this stage, of course. Try to kill Jingwon first. This is my first target for this wave because he won't allow us to apply the provokes that we want. Fortunately, Necmo really helps us on this wave. Let's kill Karato. Luckily we had enough resistance for at least 2 champions to resist Yumeko's lockout. Okay, that was enough, I think. Yep, dead. And we got this stage quite easy. As you can see, Necmon's stun set is really very good. Provokes now. And this is done. So guys, that was stage S19, that was the final stage of the day. I really hope that this walkthrough is helping you out. Hope that you are doing okay. See you on my next video. Bye bye.